Alright, welcome back to the next Mira all task tutorial. You'll notice that this arrow has moved. When I stopped, you probably saw the arrow was up here and down here. I did have to reset the map a little bit to get the RNG I wanted. So if you notice that small continuity error, this is a separate run. I did pause a little bit between the last one. Anyway, now we're going to go on. We're going to do some hallway stuff, movement. There's a lot of long hallways in this game. We're going to be in Launchpad, we're going to be in the locker room, and we're going to be in Decontamination. So, you obviously, as you move through here, want to hug these really tight. Get good at how fast you can switch your middle finger from the W to the S for those who are using keyboard, or how quickly can you just round this without hitting the point. This is a possible wire set you could get. That was the wire set arrow you saw at the end of the last video. So the movement for that, just kind of once you feel you're even with it, get up here. I did nudge this wall slightly, but that was hardly any time lost. You can actually go a little low, even being this far away from the wall, you'll still be able to catch it. Excuse me, I need a cough. Alright, sorry about that. Anyway, I did mute my mic if you were curious why you never heard a cough. So that's how you do that. You can get this wire set here, and this wire set is perfectly fine. Or if you don't, you just want to be running down. You'll notice with my movement, I always move as close to the wall that I'm going to turn around next. So I come down here. And this corner is actually kind of a pain. This corner, the hitbox extends out farther than you realize. So it's really easy at first to get caught on this corner. You see, look how far I was. I'm all the way down here, and I can't move over yet. I gotta get down a little bit farther, and then I nudged around the corner. So definitely be willing to go low. It looks like I'm actually nailing this because I've practiced it a lot, but make sure you get a little lower around this corner. It's the only time you have to deal with that corner, thankfully. We're going to come up here to run diagnostics, the most painful part of the task. And yes, you'll notice we ran all the way down this hallway to do this thing and buy a bunch of other tasks. There just is no faster way to get this map done with this task. This task makes you wait 90 seconds. So we're going to open it up, hit the spacebar, exit as soon as you can, and you'll definitely be back 90 seconds later at least with the route we do. And then we got to come all the way back. Now again, I said we're not going to run this hallway again, but it's easier to time the up than time the left coming down. So, and now we're going to come in here, we're going to come to meeting room, and these meeting room wires here, I actually, when I do just Mira attempts, will reset if I don't get it. So let's say I get those hallway wires that we got up here before, and then I get one of the other two possible sets after that, I will reset because you can save time here. So you could just come up here, do it, and then open Decontam. But that's really slow because this is a Decontam, right? Those smokes go, and now the door on the other side is open. So you're actually going to be sitting at the top wall for a bit. So what I do, and I'll show you what I do in my Cliff Notes video if I don't get meeting room wires, which is a thing I use for multi-map runs because Mira's at the end and it's not worth resetting over that. It's not that much time lost in a longer run, but in the shortest map, which is what Mira is, it's worth it. So I will open this up and try and line myself up so my feet are just below this line. And do you notice how I get pushed in to Decontam here? Well, I'll do this again. It's hard to show because there's not a lot of timing. Right, so it's this, I'll show you, this line here. I'm lining it up so the very bottom of the feet of my character is barely below that line. Like that, and then I'm going to open the wires. Now I'm in Decontam, but the wires task is still open. So I'm going to exit out, I'm going to show you this, and so I'm going to show you in real time as I'm coming in. So I'm coming in, up here, just made a minor adjustment there, and then I'm running up, and see the door opens, and I don't wait for this door at all. So that is a really good skill to learn. It does take timing and practice. Another thing you can learn, I've talked about before, how when you run up a wall, down a wall, you actually move slower, and that's normally bad. I actually use that in that case. So that last task, you'll notice I was a touch high, so I just kept holding left, pressed down a little bit. I moved less left, and then I was within the hitbox, and I could open the task in time. Because you do got to get it open before that door closes on you. So, I'm going to come back in here because I want to talk about the exit later. But that is it for this section of the tutorial.